I don't know. Hi, I'm Karis.
And I'm Caitlin.
That's what happens on this podcast. It's the fan.
Dude.
We'll just go for it and see what's up. See what's up, you know?
Well, why don't we start out with what's going on in our lives?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what's going on with you, Caitlin? What's new in Caitlin's world?
Well, I just started back school last semester, graduate
Woo!
December 13th. Fun. So I've been doing that. I also am reading a book.
Okay.
It's not a Christian book, so don't ask me.
What book is it?
101 Ways to Go to Hell.
Number 1, suicide.
Dude. No, it's a Colleen Hoover book.
Oh, man, Caitlin.
You know, I'm not going to be shamed about this because at least I'm reading.
And other people are not reading?
No, I don't care what other people are doing. It's me.
Oh,
Me.
you're saying
at least
like
I'm reading.
this is better than me scrolling TikTok, which is just as sinful as reading Colleen Hoover.
Exactly. So I might as well do something as sinful, but my brain is benefiting.
Is it?
Yeah, because reading is good for your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
101 ways not to get into an abusive relationship.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And
cool.
also crocheting. I started that today.
Caitlin.
So I'm reading and crocheting.
Wow, we need to get you a boyfriend.
I already have a boyfriend.
What's his name?
Crochet.
I hate that name.
I love it. He's very handsome.
So reading and crocheting, that's what's going on in Caitlin's world.
I mean, you know, work in school too.
Yeah, okay. I gotcha. So has there been any escapades with the boys lately?
Escapades. I mean, I could get into a 36-year-old man asking for my Snapchat.
Oh, you could.
And then he hosts cockfights at his house and ties razor blades to the chickens.
Oh, and he's just telling you this casually?
No,
How do you know?
because I know people that know him.
Oh my gosh. Imagine you're dating someone and you go over to their house and there's a cockfight.
No. Better yet, imagine this. First date. Cockfight at his house. And he's like in the MC mic. He was like, everybody, I have a special guest. This next fight is dedicated to my new girl, Caitlin.
Or imagine he pisses you off and you just call the cops and you're like, there's this dude fighting chickens with razor blades taped to them.
And I got his address.
And his phone number, yeah.
And somebody was like, this dude's a nice guy. And I was like, has a kid already.
Yeah, no nice people have kids.
No. Well, here's the thing. I'm not trying to be a stepmama. Okay?
No.
If the right man had a child and I loved him with all my heart, I would not be opposed. But I don't think that this guy is the right guy. Anyways,
Okay.
so that's a mark against him. Also, he messaged me on a fake Facebook account under a fake name.
This guy sounds sketchy.
And then he's like, I was looking for you, and I looked for your Snapchat, and I couldn't find you. And he was like, can I get your Snapchat? And I was like, I don't have Snapchat.
She does.
It's a lie. And you know what? I think God forgave me for lying. Because God was like, yeah, don't give him your Snapchat.
God's like, I'm with you on this one, Caitlin. And that's not often.
Host cockfights. At least he has the gift of hospitality, right?
The gifted of administration.
Right.
He has to organize these events. What?
Look at the top of that shelf. There's a huge spider just walking.
No. Right. Oh, we have a surprise guest.
It's good to be back again, guys. I'm glad to be here.
Was that spider a chicken or a turtle?
He was the devil.
Okay, good to see you guys. Bye-bye.
The devil went down to Tennessee. He was looking for Caitlin's soul to steal. He ended up in a cockfight. No, that's crazy though. I can't believe you saw that, Caitlin. I'm so glad you did, because that was gross.
Dude, it was humongo. I just looked up and I was like, holy Toledo. Anyways, so that was the guy that messaged me.
Sneaky spider, gross.
A big old nasty spider.
Listen, so fake Facebook account trying to add you on Snapchat holds chicken fights in his home. There are like 3 red flags.
3 red flags?
3 red flags immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. So, are you dating him?
Yeah, so we've been going out for about 2 months now.
Nice.
I saw him looking at rings.
Nice. Well, obviously.
Yes, we're in love. And we're just going to clean out where he holds the cockfights, and that's going to be where our ceremony is.
I thought you were going to say that's going to be the baby's nursery.
Because I am pregnant. Thank you. It is a chicken. Not a turtle.
Is this man a chicken or a turtle?
Conveniently, it's a turtle.
Wow.
Coincidentally.
Is he at least a little bit attractive to where, like, he's not being so bold that he's, like, ugly and proposing all of this to you?
I mean, no, I don't think he's ugly. I mean, I don't see him and, like, my eyes pop out of my head and my tongue just unrolls.
Okay. Jim Carrey style.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. So, and that's your love life right now.
Yeah. Pretty much. It's invigorating. It's just like nothing happens for a long time. Like, it's just dormant, right? And then something weird just happens and I'm like, what the heck, guys?
Okay, have you ever seen those videos on Instagram where it's like girls like make a secret password between you and God, so when you meet your soulmate you'll know it's him? Like, God, let him be wearing a purple shirt, or God, let his name start with the letter M, or something like that. Maybe yours is, God, let him hold illegal cockfights in his basement while his kids at their mom's every other weekend.
What a great thought. No, I did not pray for that, so that is not the situation.
Oh, okay, so you didn't pray for that.
No, I like to think of myself as a person with human decency and don't like to see animals tearing each other apart with razor blades.
The razor blades is such an unnecessary. Like, aren't cockfights like really interesting already as they are?
And the dude, like, he had one cockfight, right? These roosters are just going at each other, right? And then he was like, this was too boring. You don't want to make it a lot better. Razor blades.
Oh my god.
Next they're gonna be like,
and what if we taped them to their wings?
No, it's to their spurs.
Oh
yeah, dude. And so here's
I'm imagining him like freaking like Wolverine.
Here's how it's gonna escalate from there. He's gonna get fentanyl and just like dip the blades in fentanyl, and then if the roosters don't die from their wounds,
they'll die from an overdose. That's dark, Caitlin, and you came up with that one.
Listen, you talk to the guy for a little bit, and then that darkness starts creeping in. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay, well, I don't know where to go from that.
You asked me about the men in my life.
Very, like decent question, I feel like. That should never have led to chickens overdosing on fentanyl. All right. Well, anyway, who are you going to vote for? Don't answer that.
Kamala.
Dude, me too.
Dude,
I'm with her.
She's for the chickens, y'all. I'm for the chickens. Fight for the chickens.
While they fight each other.
Dude, you know what the political race is right now?
What?
It's just Trump and Kamala with razor blades tied to their spurs. The U.S. is one big cockfight right now.
That's very... It's not as bad... I will say, it's not as bad as last election. Like, already... first of all, I don't think people care nearly as much. Like, I feel like last election, you were either hardcore one side or the other. And this time, you're like, if I vote, I might go this way.
Where are you looking?
I guess just at people in general.
Under a rock?
No, not on social media, but like... Why? Where are you? No, I'm not talking about... I'm talking about, like, real life people.
Okay.
Like, do you remember how hard it was to get through 2020?
I blocked a lot of that out, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I remember in 2020, I was very, very vocal about politics, and I regret that. I just want to apologize to anyone who knows me on social media for almost everything I posted in 2020. It was ridiculous.
Thank
Have you been waiting for this apology?
That's the first step of my inner healing. I think I might break up with Cockfight Guy now.
This is what it takes to get you out of that basement. And then I was like, and then this election, there was one candidate, like an independent candidate that I liked, and I posted about him, and then he dropped out of the race, and I was like, well, I'm never talking about politics publicly again. If you, maybe not even privately, be like, hey, Karis, what do you feel about this candidate? I'm sorry. I don't feel comfortable speaking on things I don't know about.
Actually, you know who I am voting for on a serious note?
Kanye.
No.
Who?
Rob Lowe.
Is he running?
No.
Oh.
No, Mike Rowe. That's who I meant to say. Mike Rowe, dirty jobs.
Is he running? Because I'll vote for him
no,
right
he's
now.
not. But I'll write him in.
Convince him to run.
Our old friend Jacob, he used to say every time he voted he would write in Mike Rowe.
Yeah. Wow, Mac Rowe. I would pick him as my president.
Macro. Not micro.
Macro.
He's really big. Really big in politics right now.
Mike Rowe is macro. If you had to pick one VeggieTales character that you would legitimately vote
Mr. Lunt.
for. Thank you for letting me finish the question.
You're welcome.
Oh, man.
Also chicken.
Can we title this episode, Today We're Talking About the Presidential Election?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, man. Mr. Lunt, I guess no, that's not the only reasonable answer is Bob or Archibald the Asparagus.
See, now, I was legitimately going to go with Junior's dad. Junior the Asparagus, his dad.
Does he have a name?
Junior's dad.
That's his name? Like, he doesn't... I'm going to look it up.
No, but if Bob ran, then Larry would 100% be his VP.
No. He would never trust Larry. He knows Larry's...
He runs a show with Larry. He's got to trust him.
Dad Asparagus. His name is Dad Asparagus. And Mike Asparagus.
Dude.
And I'm not trying to say, please hear me. I am not trying to say that Mike Asparagus is attractive, but I am surprised that there's not thirst accounts for this character. I feel like there's thirst accounts for so many fictional characters, and Mike Asparagus is just not one of them.
You could make one.
If you guys start seeing thirst... No, just kidding. Caitlin used to send me thirst posts for who? Paul Ingalls.
Paul Ingalls.
But listen, Little House on the Prairie was not a Christian show, but it might as well have freaking been. If you're a church kid and you didn't watch Little House on the Prairie...
Now, you know who has my vote? Paul Ingalls. Daddy Ingalls.
Oh, Caitlin. Stop. What's his real name? Michael Landon?
I was going to say Charles. Charles Ingle.
Oh, you mean Charles? You mean Chuck?
Oh, you mean Chucky boy.
I'd vote for Paul Ingalls, but I think I would vote for Archibald Asparagus first. He just seems like he knows, you know?
Well, here's the thing, though. Politics get dirty. Politics get ugly. I need somebody I can trust to get the work done, even if their hands get dirty. That's why I vote for Mr. Lunt.
Where do you think Mr. Lunt would stand on the Ukraine-Russia war?
He'd say bomb them all.
Bomb them all. I can't do a Mr. Lunt.
And then, like, he smiles with that one gold tooth. And I'm like, that's my man. I voted for him. That's my president.
It's like, I can't see his eyes, but I trust him. He doesn't have any eyes.
Nor a belly button.
Dude, you're going to vote for a man who didn't even know that he, like, wasn't supposed to have a belly button?
No, that was Larry, right?
No, it's Mr. Lunt. I need to tell you something.
Well, here's the thing. He learned that day. And he learned with grace. And as intelligent creatures, we're always learning and evolving. And as Mr. Lunt being the peak of our intelligence, he would be on the forefront of learning and evolving.
You're saying the dumber they are, the more they have to learn, so the more you should trust them. I guess there's a little bit of logic in that. All right, I can get behind that. All right, let's roll with this president thing. Let me think. Which
Say which one more time, and I'm casting that demon out. Witchcraft.
Which VeggieTales character do you think would be far right and which would be far left? I gotta say, Bob would be far left. I can just feel it.
I would say that too. I was thinking Bob would be far left. Now the big pickle.
And Archibald Asparagus would be far left too.
And you're gonna vote for them?
I mean, I'm not here to explain my personal preferences. I'm just here to talk about Bob. What about Bob?
Dude, here's the thing. The pickle,
Mm-hmm.
he's a right one. He's a right wing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The pickle, no one will fight me.
Yeah.
I come back tomorrow. That guy.
Yeah, but he's also the guy who has the bunny.
I feel like
The
Mr. Lunt
bunny.
is a pretty hardcore conservative.
My man.
And you know who is also a surprisingly hardcore conservative?
Larry.
Mike Asparagus.
Mike Asparagus. Man, I love that guy.
But Junior's mom is middle. She doesn't vote left or right. So it's like she wants Junior to know all the options and not just, she wants him to consider all the things.
Now,
they have fights about this. They actually argue about it.
I would say that Archibald would be the one to be like, my family have been far left, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying don't trust him.
Jordan Peterson. Archibald Asparagus and Jordan Peterson they give off the same vibes to me.
Okay, I can see that. I wasn't exactly saying Jordan Peterson was who I had in mind.
No, I was though. Let's see. What about Miss Blueberry? Madam Blueberry.
She's not far left, but she's left.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay, what about let's see. I'm trying to dig deep. Jimmy and Jerry Gord. Do you think they're on the same political team?
See,
I'd say
here's
that
the
they're
thing. I think that they just don't think about politics.
No, I could see them at a Trump rally. Jimmy and Jerry Gord. I could see them at a Trump rally. But not because they love Trump, because they love rallies. They love getting the food there. I've never been to a
concert,
Trump rally.
my dudes. Go to
I've
a
never
concert.
been to a Trump rally, so I can't attest to this, but they just love the crowd,
Okay.
you know.
You know who else I would vote for president?
Huh.
Balto.
How did we get here?
Don't know, but he has my vote.
Okay. Let's see. You know who I would vote for president
Who?
today? Bible Man. I think he would fix our nation. I think he would.
Didn't you know Trump is Bible Man?
Caitlin, get out of here.
You know,
I would love to see Trump in a Bible Man costume.
dude, and the cover of this one is just gonna be Trump with like Bible Man stuff just like photoshopped onto him.
Yikes. Okay. Who else would I vote for president tomorrow? What fictional characters, you know? What about the Donut Man? You remember him? Do you remember him? It was like,
Man?
yeah, it was a show.
Homer Simpson?
No, it was a Christian show where it was a puppet donut, and he would tell you stories from the Bible.
No, I don't remember that. Don't show
Hold
me.
on.
I don't want it. I don't want to know. Ignorance is bliss. I don't want to see a talking donut.
All right, well, I mean, let's go through the Penguins. Who not who would you vote for in the Penguins, but are they
Kevin.
left or right leaning? Kevin is right leaning. No, yeah, right leaning. Dr. Zidgel, no, what's his name? Dr. Midgel, the scientist guy.
There's
Zigel, Midgel, Fidgel.
Is that it?
Something like that.
Because I also feel like we could go through like the alphabet and pick any letter and just put Idgel behind it.
Bidgel, Digel. You can't forget Kidgel. Or Yidgel. Sigil.
Lidgel.
Gidgel.
Widgel. Yidgel.
Yidgel. I like Yidgel.
Me too. My firstborn child is going to be named Yidgel.
Man, I think that the scientist guy is far left leaning.
I think they're all Republicans.
I don't think so. I think the scientist guy, no, Captain Zigel, he's for sure, he's conservative, but he doesn't know why. It's just because, that's just, he doesn't know why he's conservative. He just is, He, yeah.
The driver, he's not the captain, but
Midgel.
Yeah. Conservative.
Yeah. Now,
but he's like one of those level-headed guys that's the guy you want to talk to have a conversation. He's the one you want to be debating because he has he has a very well articulated argument, and he presents it in a very palatable way.
Talk about animated characters that would have their own thirst trap content.
He would.
Midgel, yeah, for sure.
It's because he's so underrated.
And also, if there was a live action for 3-2-1 Penguins, would
God bless America?
Would Shane Gillis be Kevin?
I'll only watch it if Theo Vaughn is Midgel.
No, what?
Yeah.
I feel like he does not. No.
Yeah.
You just think they're both dreamy. That's the only similarities that they have.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. We're moving on. Today we're just pulling everything out of our butts. We don't have a topic. We don't have an outline. We're just here. We're just here.
So, Karis, tell the audience what you did today.
I took my husband to the emergency room because he got bit by a spider and it swelled up really big. And if you know my husband at all, which is Quince, which you all know because you've heard him talk before, you know that he is not one to go to the doctor, to take a bunch of medicine. He's always like, I have to convince him, like, hey, you dislocated your shoulder. Why don't you take an ibuprofen or two? That's that's an exaggeration. But he came inside from working at our house and he was like, I need to go to the emergency room. And I immediately was in panic mode because I'm like, what toe did you cut off of your body? And he showed me his arm and he looked like Popeye. And his whole arm and his wrist and his hand had swollen up. So we went to the emergency room. We waited for 3 hours. And they literally just prescribed him some antibiotics. And that was it. And we'll probably get like a $1,500 bill. So that's what I did today. I also watched college football today.
I did too.
It's almost fall. It's almost fall, y'all.
Today is the last day of August, which means bye-bye summer.
Happy Halloween. Oh, no, sorry. We don't celebrate that.
I celebrate it.
No, you don't. What do you do for Halloween, Caitlin? Tell us.
Well, I sit in my room, in my house.
And I think about it.
I think about what I would do if I were out there, but I don't do it.
Have you ever seen that video on social media where the mom's like, we don't celebrate Halloween because we're Christians, but we do like to dress up and go trick-or-treating? And it's like, that's celebrating Halloween. You're literally celebrating Halloween. Or we could just go through our top 10 scariest moments in VeggieTales.
You have one?
I mean, when I was a kid and the Where's God When I'm Scared, that was intense.
That was your top 10 scariest?
I could think of a few. I can get Raya in here. Raya used to be terrified, my 4-year-old. He used to be terrified of that episode with Dave and the Giant Pickle. Like, he refused to watch it. He refused to watch Goliath come out. He refused to watch it. He was terrified. He would hide.
He always reminded me of our Papa Wiggins.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I wasn't too scared of that one.
We had our own giant pickle.
Tales from the Crisper? Oh, I know. I think for a Halloween episode, we need to just watch Carmen music videos and react.
Dude. Keep an eye out for Benny Hinn. Benny Hinn. I don't know the guy's name.
Okay, all right. Listen. After last week's episode, we revealed to the world Caitlin's chicken or turtle theory, where everyone, and actually almost, there could be inanimate objects that this could apply to, but right now we're just talking about people, is either a chicken or a turtle. Explain it to us, Caitlin.
All right. So you look at somebody, and you don't go really off of looks. You go off of vibes.
Yeah.
Essence.
Mm-hmm.
Who they are. Their
Aura.
personality.
The kids say aura these days.
Yeah, you go off of their aura, and then after you've checked that, you go repent for dealing in witchcraft. But then you really just get a sense of the person.
Yeah. Pray about it for half a second.
Don't pray about it. Because God's going to be like, this crap again?
Caitlin, is Jesus a chicken or a turtle?
I'm not answering that.
Well, so we named a few Christian celebrities and trying to figure out if they're chicken or turtles. And so we've prepared lists right now of more Christian celebrities.
Karish prepared a list.
Caitlin's is just flying by the seat of her little britches. And we're just going to decide right now where these people are chicken or turtles. And if they have something to say about it, that's too bad.
They can come on our podcast and do an episode
and defend themselves, whether they should be the other one. Because you don't get to be nothing and you don't get to be both.
I was going to say him.
You can't look at my list, Caitlin.
You're literally waving it in my face.
Okay. You can't be neither. Everyone is one. And you can't be both. Everyone is one. And if you don't like the answers that I'll just name ones for you, okay? And you can say, because this is your theory. You are the mastermind behind this hypothesis. All right.
All
right. Kirk Cameron.
Initially, I wanted to say chicken, but I'm gonna go with turtle.
That's correct. Yes.
Thank you.
I don't have answers here.
Just anything I say. Also correct.
Okay, I say this one with the deepest respect. Mandisa, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Oh, man. Turtle, man.
Turtle, all right. Michael Tate.
Oh, man. That's a turtle. That's a turtle.
Have they all been turtles so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris Pratt.
Chicken.
Okay. Jesse Duplantis.
Who's that?
You don't remember Jesse Duplantis, the Cajun preacher who talked about going to heaven and all that stuff?
Is that the one who had popcorn coming out of his steering wheel?
Popcorn. Oh, man. She didn't say anything, people. Jesse Duplantis, he got popcorn. Yeah.
I don't know what he looks like. Pass.
Okay, but the aura doesn't tell you anything?
All I remember is popcorn coming out of his steering wheel.
Okay, all right. Tim Hawkins.
Chicken.
Easy.
Bill
Gaither.
Turtle.
That man's a turtle. All right, Benny Hinn.
That's a chicken.
I don't know. I feel like that one might be wrong. Do you fully know what Benny Hinn looks like?
No.
That's the most turtle man I've
ever
seen.
He looks like?
What?
He looks like the guy off of SNL. He was like, I was acting.
Yeah. God, just like the most desperate, like, poo-poo man ever.
I don't know. I don't want to put him in the list because that's insulting to turtles. Turtles ought not to be insulted.
Neither should chickens. Neither one is insulting neither one is better than the other. Someone asked, like, should I be offended by we had several people ask, am I a chicken or a turtle? And you shouldn't be offended by either one because they're both equal.
Well, I don't want Benny Hinn. I don't want him to be on the list. And you know.
Do you think that's insulting to other turtles?
And other chickens.
And just everyone in general?
Yeah, because I don't want somebody to be like, oh man, Benny Hinn's on my list. You know, what does that say about me? You know?
Well, I mean, I'm a turtle, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. But I also could be like, you know, there could be other bad people, but I just have to accept who I am, you know? I can't rely on other people's identity.
Okay.
Can you
Saddam Hussein. Who is he? Just kidding.
Whoa. I almost went with Hitler, but I didn't.
I almost did too. But I was like, who's somebody who's less bad than Hitler?
A little less bad, but still very, very bad.
But still very bad.
Saddam Hussein is who you went with.
But he was just
less war crimes, but still war crimes, you know?
That's right.
Huh. All right. Well, I'm glad that we got all that cleared up.
I was thinking of Sadie Robertson.
Sadie Robertson, we said that last week. She's a chicken. Right? Or is she a turtle?
I can't remember last time we recorded. I would say chicken. But John Luke Robertson? Turtle. My man. Cy Robertson.
Okay, but Willie and Corey Robertson.
Willie, chicken, Corey, turtle.
So a chicken and a turtle together can make a turtle and a chicken. But can two turtles make a chicken? Or can two chickens make a turtle?
Well, let's think about that.
All right. Me and Quince are both turtles.
Yeah.
So what is Raya?
Raya's a turtle.
What about my Davy?
That's a chicken.
There we go, people. Now, can you evolve?
No. Because who you are is who you are.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, we don't believe in evolution anyway, so that's of the devil. If you were ever a chicken and you became a turtle, you need to repent.
Repent?
Yeah, first of all. We don't believe in that.
Okay, well, let's think about Dad. What would you say Dad is? Turtle.
Our father is a turtle.
Our mother?
Chicken.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. And you're a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, see, there's really no science to it. It's one of those things where, like Jesus said, you have to just believe. And you don't need to understand. You need to just believe. So, when
don't use scripture to back this up.
When you're praying this week in your alone time with the Lord, you know, like, Lord, help me to have faith in you and also just in what I've been given in this life. And He'll help you accept it.
Do not pray about it.
Man, where's your faith? Man.
In Jesus Christ, not chickens or turtles.
Okay, now here's so you said it's not based on looks, right?
Yeah.
It is based on vibes, auras, personality, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, let's go through Bible characters because
I
we've
was
never
right there
known
with
what they
you.
look like. All right, Abraham.
What a good one to start out with. My heart says turtle.
My heart says turtle too.
All right.
All right, Moses.
Chicken.
Chicken? Oh man, I was thinking turtle.
No, man, because he had to take his shoes off. You know?
Because he had to take his shoes off. And turtles are notorious for wearing shoes.
No, I was just like, this holy ground. Take off your shoes. You know?
And then he just like
no. And then he like used his staff to split the that's chicken stuff, man.
Esther.
Man, she's
a chicken.
She's chicken for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Very brave chicken.
All right.
Noah. Turtle. Yep.
100%.
100%. What about King David?
See, I was thinking about that. And he does some stuff, man. And I'm going to say chicken.
Chicken. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
Adam.
Well, this is tough because this is God's first creation. Did God create a chicken or a turtle?
Yeah, what came first, the chicken or the turtle?
What came first, the chicken egg, or
Also,
the turtle
this
egg?
is where it gets hairy because you also want to say Eve, and so like, if Eve is like a chicken, and then she's the one that ate of the fruit of what you're not supposed to eat, because I can't remember what it is right now.
Well, but that does, again, you're not tied to anyone else's actions just because they're also a chicken or a turtle.
True.
But also, if Adam is a turtle and Eve is a chicken, does that mean women are inherently chickens?
No, because you're a turtle.
I know. So is there something wrong with me?
Yes.
Okay. Noted. I'm
We've
tell my
known
therapist. No, let's see.
But I think we already said it. Adam's a turtle. Eve's a chicken.
Okay, I can get with that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna say it. Satan.
Oh
Lucifer.
man, don't make me. He's a snake. He's a slithery little snake.
He's like one of those snake turtles.
No. That soft-shelled turtle with his like nostrils like way up here.
God.
Ugly.
That's
an ugly
when
little bug.
when you were a kid, did you ever just like crap talk Satan because he was the only one you were like allowed to crap talk?
Dude, I used to flip off the floor because I was like, "That's hell down there,"
just to show him
Yeah.
his boss still.
I know. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm flipping off the devil right now. He sucks."
And then be like, "You're a butt," because he's the only one you're allowed to like be mean to. You know,
The devil, he's stupid. He's so stupid.
he's a jerk.
He's a big dum-dum.
Go to hell, Satan. Oh man. Whoa. Go to hell.
Satan, you're a big dum-dum poo-poo head.
I said it. God's too nice to say it, but I'll say it.
Dude, the big one, Satan sucks. He sucks. The devil sucks.
Oh man. Okay, well, let's go to some New Testaments real quick. We got to fit those in, New Testaments. Paul. Turtle.
Yeah, that means turtle. Peter? Chicken.
Chicken. Yeah, I was going to say chicken. John the Baptist. Chicken.
Yeah, that's a chicken.
Yeah. Let's see. What about the other John that was at the Isle of Patmos?
That means a turtle.
Turtle. Okay.
Lazarus? Turtle.
Lazarus.
Lazarus, sorry.
Lazarus is a turtle. Yeah, okay. Who comes back from the dead? Freaking turtles. We're not doing Jesus. What about Mary, the mother of Jesus?
Turtle.
Turtle. I was going to say turtle too. What about Joseph?
That means a turtle.
No blood relation. Turtle. Okay. Mary Magdalene.
Chicken.
I was gonna say turtle. But all right. Well, you're the master here. All right. We'll go with it.
Thank you.
Well, there you go, everybody. I hope you all learned something important today.
Mary and Martha.
Mary and Martha. No, okay. We already know. Like, this is classic example of chicken and turtle,
Yeah.
right? The
Yeah.
turtle is sitting there listening to Jesus talk, and the chicken is running around cleaning stuff. Am I wrong?
No, man, you're right. You're spot on.
Yeah. Yeah. See, there's a lesson in here somewhere, and I hope you picked it up because we have no idea what it is, but we hope we bestowed
And once you pick
ministry
it up,
into your soul.
hand it back to us.
Yes, please. Pick up what we're putting down, and then please give it back to us because we're lost. We lost it. I wanted to tell this story real quick. Our dad just got back from a rock concert, and he was telling us that not at the rock concert he went to, but he was hearing about another was it Metallica? That someone else he knew went to, and there was a church there that was protesting it, which is it's actually pretty common for churches to be like, "Go away from sin, turn away, you're all sinners." Well, actually, we went to Winter Jam, and the same church was there.
Yeah, dude, they were like, Winter Jam Nation, more like Sinner Damnation.
Dude, bars. First of all, you're literally Christian rapping right now.
Turn
so,
or burn.
Hypocrites. First of all. But no, they were at an actual, rock concert, which is, I guess it is sinful. No, just kidding. And what were they saying? They were like, everyone's waiting in line at the venue to go inside, and this church is standing there with pickets and their denim skirts, and they're like calling everybody sinners, and like, we all know what you're gonna do. You're gonna go back to your cars and you're gonna masturbate. And dude, me and Kayla just died when Dad's telling us the story, because it's like, no one does that. Is that what they think people that listen to rock music do?
The people there were like, I wasn't, but thanks for the idea.
Yeah, like 20 people start walking towards the parking lot. Why would you masturbate when you could just do it? Like, if you're already a sinner. Also, no one was thinking about doing that except for that person yelling that. It's like,
now we know what you're struggling with.
Ooh. It's such an out of pocket thing to say.
It's just like whenever like these people are like going back and forth, and like some random person, and then you're gonna go to your car and masturbate, and everybody just kind of stops and looks. You're like,
is that what you think this is?
What?
Is that what you do? Oh man, Lord save them. Lord save the masturbators.
Yes, Lord.
Dude. Also crazy that like you just think saying something like that is someone's gonna be like, you know what? I need Jesus.
I felt conviction on that. Thank you for bringing it up.
I want an intimate relationship with Jesus Christ.
Not myself.
Caitlin.
It just came out. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Man, I don't even know what we're gonna call this episode.
Dude.
Mr. Lunt.
It's not Mr. Lunt. It's President Lunt.
What's his slogan? Give it to us.
I don't know. Open your eyes.
The blind leading the blind. That's
Make America see again.
Make America cheeseburgers again.
Make cheeseburgers.
Make me a cheeseburger.
And somebody find my belly button. This is he gives his inaugural speech, right? He addresses the nation, and he goes into the Oval Office. He's like, first order of business, somebody put a tracking number on my belly button and find it ASAP.
Get Jason Bourne in here right now. Dude.
He's like, I need Chuck Norris ASAP.
I don't think Mr. Lunt and Chuck Norris exist. I don't think Chuck Norris exists in a universe where Mr. Lunt becomes president. I don't think he'd allow it. Like, he would have to intervene at some point. And here's my question. Why has Chuck Norris not intervened with anything that's happened in our country? Are we living in is that how we know we're living in a simulation? Because Chuck Norris hasn't came and stopped all the madness?
It's a good question.
Like, how is he allowing all of this to happen?
Unless he's the mastermind behind everything.
Oh, man. My entire universe is falling apart.
That would shatter.
Dude.
Archfather.
The only 82-year-old that I want to follow is Chuck Norris.
Dude. And I know that when I fall, he will pick me up and carry me. Because he's...
And he's not falling.
No.
Chuck Norris. I can still stand up on my own. That's his slogan. I'd vote for Chuck Norris today.
Dude. Yeah.
Man. Good old Chuck Norris. Is he a Christian? I have to believe he is. He's a Texan.
I mean, I almost said something, but I was borderline offensive, so I won't say it.
Good idea. You're learning so much. You're learning so many new things.
Well, I already said so many offensive things today.
Okay. Well, you're putting a cap on it, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're putting a cap on it.
I'm learning and evolving.
You are evolving,
and
which
I'm
is a
tired
sin.
of eating my own words.
Eating your own farts.
Words.
Dude. I was like, was that a whole other lesson you had to learn?
Dude, just catch me with mason jars up in my closet.
Oh my gosh.
I need a midnight snack.
I told Quince that joke earlier. Is like, you're either a smart fella or a fart smeller. And I laughed thinking he was gonna laugh, and he just looked at me. He was like, "You are so old, Karis. That's like an old person joke." And I was like, "Dang." And then he thought about it for a minute, and he started laughing too.
Dude, we had this teenager come help us out at the office, and I told him that, and I was like, Confucius say, you are either smart fella or fart smeller. And he just looked at me.
That's awkward.
He never laughed, and I was just laughing alone. Anyways, so that's the day I found out I was a fart smeller.
In conclusion, I really want to get AI to make a presidential speech by Mr. Lunt, just to see what we're kind of looking at here. You know, let's look at all the options.
Next podcast idea, we get that presidential speech from Mr. Lunt and we react to it.
Yeah.
And then we should get one of us to impersonate Mr. Lunt.
Well, I was going to try to do a speech, but I don't even think I can touch his accent. And I don't even want to, because I feel like he's not a real person, but it would be offensive.
Because I was going to say, honestly, that could be the most offensive thing that we do on the podcast, is try to imitate Mr. Lunt.
Mr. Lunt's accent, or just him in general?
His act, like, try and do something
in
to
his
try
accent.
and
I can sing the cheeseburger song in his accent, but I can't speak in his accent.
Sing it.
Is there anyone out there
Give
who's
us a clip.
listening that is...
I imagine we have 2 listeners at this point in the podcast. 2 people are listening, and it's Momo. Shout out to Momo.
Everyone's Momo. You're all equally loved. If there's anyone out there that can give like a really, really good not Trump impression, Mr. Lunt impression, please come on the podcast.
And to close this podcast out, Karis is going to sing us a little snippet of...
I'll sing you the whole song.
No.
He went to the... No, that's the wrong word. He said...
All right. Thank you for joining us.
What's the very first word?
Just sing the chorus.
He said to her, I like a cheeseburger, and I might like a milkshake as well. She said to him, I can't give you either. And he said, isn't this Burger Bell? She said, yes it is, but we're closed now. But we open tomorrow at 10. He said, I am extremely hungry, but I guess I can wait until then. 'Cause you're his cheeseburger, his precious cheeseburger. He'll wait for you, oh, oh. He'll wait for you, oh, oh. And that's all you get. Sorry.
Guys, my favorite part is when he says, I am extremely hungry.
Yeah.
Extreme.
My favorite part
4 syllables
is when he stays the whole night in the car to get a cheeseburger at 10 the next morning.
My least favorite part is they open at 10. Who opens at 10?
Also when he cheats on the cheeseburger for Denny's. Maybe we don't need this man as our president.
He still has my vote.
Listen, guys. This is what happens
when church hits the fan.